Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and keep watching more details. 90-Day Fiancé, Sophie Seirra reveals shocking relationship status amid dating rumors with Pedro. 90-Day Fiancé star Sophie Seirra is finally putting an end to the whispers by lifting the curtain on her relationship status. Viewers are sure that she has already moved on in her life and has someone new in her life. Well, if not immediately after her divorce, she would have surely moved on after watching Rob Warren and Jennifer Tarazona's steamy night. Amid all this, Sophie is finally setting the record straight about her love life. She recently discussed her relationship status and hinted that she is in love again. Is this true? What is this all about? What did she reveal? Keep on reading to learn more about this controversy, because the tea is really hot. 90-Day Fiancé stars Sophie and Rob might have parted ways and moved on in their respective lives. However, it appears that they are still legally bound to each other. Warren revealed during Hunt for Love that his divorce hadn't been finalized yet, and he was still dealing with the process. But that's not all. Rob further revealed that there have been several instances when he and Sophie hooked up even after their breakup. They were legally married and weren't able to get over each other easily. Hence, Rob also didn't take it otherwise and went with the flow. But here comes Sophie with some brand new information about her life. 90-Day Fiancé star Sophie Seirra has openly confessed to catching feelings for someone again in her life. She recently made this confession, explaining that it had been a long time since she had felt feelings for someone in her life. Hence, she wasn't even able to remember what being in love felt like and what all came with it. Sophie wrote, "I forgot how vulnerable it is to like someone, but this doesn't mean that she hates being in love." The celeb admitted that it was really exciting, but somewhere down the line, she was hating it as well. It seems that Sophie is finding it hard to dip her toes back into the dating pool, but she was trying her best to give her love life another chance. Well, Sophie didn't really reveal who her lucky man was, but the speculation Mill and Rob Warren have already made people take. Apparently, Warren claimed that Sophie was talking to Chantal Everett's ex-husband, Pedro these days. He explained how he learned the shocking news from his sources, and it was evident that Chantal was also in disbelief. However, this speculation could actually be true because Pedro and Chantal have already hinted at their romance. They celebrated Valentine's Day together and posted disguised pictures with each other. Hence, there is a fair chance that these two are checking out their chemistry. What do you think? Do let us know in the comments section. Keep coming back to the for more updates about Sophie Seirra and her current relationship status. 90-Day Fiancé, Sophie Seirra reveals shocking relationship status amid dating rumors with Pedro. In the swirling, ever-dramatic world of 90-Day Fiancé, where hearts are broken as quickly as they're mended, few cast members can command attention like Sophie Seirra. Known for her fiery personality, bold fashion, and a love story that seemed destined for chaos, Sophie has once again found herself in the spotlight. This time, it's not because of the man who brought her onto the show. It's because of another familiar face in the 90-Day universe, Pedro. Rumors of a budding romance between Sophie and Pedro have spread like wildfire online, sparking endless speculation from fans. Could this be the unexpected crossover couple no one saw coming? Or is it all smoke and mirrors, amplified by social media whispers? Recently, Sophie decided enough was enough. She took to social media with a shocking revelation about her relationship status, one that not only addressed Pedro, but also cast a new light on her journey post 90-Day Fiancé. The birth of the rumor. It all started innocently enough. Sophie was spotted at a Miami nightclub during Memorial Day weekend. Pictures surfaced of her laughing at a corner booth with none other than Pedro, the Dominican ex-husband of Chantal Everett, star of the unforgettable Family Chantal spin-off. Fans immediately began speculating that the two reality stars had found solace in each other's company. The images showed Sophie with her signature platinum blonde hair and Pedro looking more relaxed than usual. Though the pair weren't caught holding hands or kissing, their body language looked undeniably warm. That was all it took for the rumor mill to churn. Fans on Reddit and Instagram went wild. No way Sophie and Pedro are a thing. That's the plot twist of the century. She deserves better, but I kinda ship it. Imagine Chantal's reaction if this is real. Was this just a rebound fling for Pedro? Was Sophie trying to make her ex jealous? Or could this actually be a serious new connection? Sophie's rocky past. To understand why the rumors hit so hard, fans need to remember Sophie's complicated 90-day history. Her journey began when she moved to the United States to be with her American fiancé, Josh. Their relationship was rocky from the start, plagued with trust issues, financial struggles, and constant arguments about Sophie's independence. Many fans accused Josh of being controlling, while others thought Sophie was too quick to stir drama. Their on-screen fights became infamous, with one heated scene in which Sophie stormed out of their apartment, screaming, "I didn't move halfway across the world to be treated like a child." Though they tried to reconcile, whispers of cheating and Sophie's dissatisfaction ultimately led to their split. By the end of her season, Sophie made it clear she was done with Josh for good. Enter Pedro Jimeno. Pedro's love life has been equally dramatic. Fans watched his marriage to Chantal implode in real time on the family Chantal, with accusations of infidelity, manipulation, and cultural clashes fueling their downfall. Pedro's quiet, often stoic demeanor didn't shield him from the wrath of Chantal's outspoken family or the court of public opinion. So, when Sophie and Pedro were spotted together, fans couldn't resist connecting the dots. Both were reality TV alums who had endured messy breakups on camera. Both were still single. Both were attractive and knew what it was like to have millions of viewers dissecting their love lives. It almost made sense. Sophie breaks her silence. With speculation reaching fever pitch, Sophie finally decided to speak up. She posted a glossy, self-shot video on Instagram, sitting in her Los Angeles apartment with a coffee mug in hand. Wearing a sleek black crop top and minimal makeup, she looked directly at the camera and addressed the rumors head-on. "Okay, so I've been seeing a lot online, and y'all are wild. Yes, I was hanging out with Pedro in Miami. Yes, we had a good time. But no, we are not dating. I'm not in a relationship right now. I'm focusing on myself." Her words shocked fans who were already writing love story headlines. But Sophie wasn't done. Pedro is cool, he's funny, and honestly, it's nice to talk to someone who understands what it's like to go through this whole 90-day circus. But that doesn't mean we're romantically involved. Right now, I'm not looking for a man. I'm looking for peace. Her declaration struck a chord. Many viewers praised her for setting boundaries and refusing to let social media dictate her narrative. Fans react. The fandom, of course, had mixed reactions. Some were disappointed that Sophie and Pedro weren't the next 90-day power couple. Others applauded Sophie for prioritizing herself. Honestly, good for her. She's been through enough. Self-love is hot. I'm glad she shut it down before the rumors got too crazy. Still think she and Pedro have chemistry though. Just saying. Meanwhile, some fans speculated that Sophie was downplaying the connection to keep things private, or to save it for a future spin-off. After all, 90-Day Fiancé thrives on unexpected romances and shocking reunions. The bigger picture. Sophie's revelation highlights a growing trend in the 90-Day universe, cast members taking back control of their storylines. While producers often shape narratives for maximum drama, stars like Sophie are now using social media to tell their side directly. For Sophie, that means showing her audience that she's not desperate for a rebound, nor is she willing to be defined by who she dates. For Pedro, it means quietly re-entering the social scene without committing to another high-profile romance, at least not yet. And for fans, it means watching the lines between reality TV and reality blur even further. What's next for Sophie? Though she insists she's single, Sophie hasn't ruled out dating in the future. In her Instagram video, she hinted, "I'm just focusing on myself right now, my career, my mental health, my happiness. If love comes along later, I'll welcome it, but it has to be on my terms." Sparked even more curiosity about what Sophie is working on. Rumors suggest she's exploring opportunities in modeling, podcasting, and even launching her own fashion line. With her bold personality and unapologetic confidence, it wouldn't be surprising if Sophie turned her 90-day fame into something much bigger. And Pedro, on the other hand, has stayed relatively quiet about the whole ordeal. His Instagram remains full of travel shots, gym selfies, and motivational quotes. He hasn't directly addressed the Sophie rumors, but fans are reading between the lines. One cryptic post, "Not every friendship has to be explained," sent followers into overdrive, with many convinced it was about Sophie. Whether it was or not, Pedro seems content to let Sophie do the talking for now. Final thoughts. The idea of Sophie Seirra and Pedro Jimeno as a couple was juicy enough to ignite weeks of speculation. But Sophie's shocking revelation, that she's not dating anyone at all, reminds fans that reality stars are human beings first, tabloid fodder second. Still, in the unpredictable world of 90-Day Fiancé, nothing is ever final. Today's denial could become tomorrow's engagement. For now, Sophie insists she's flying solo, and Pedro remains a mystery. But fans will be watching closely, because if there's one thing 90-Day Fiancé teaches us, it's that love and drama can strike when you least expect it.